start to a new month as well. We've done 3 days into the new month of August. I told you that August promises to be better, right? July was not so nice to a lot of people, but August, of course, harvest begins from this month, right? All right, so wherever you are, welcome to the WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe. I want to believe that you had a very fantastic weekend. Quite a number of activities here and there. I mean, you can talk about social gatherings. If it was a funeral, it was a wedding, it was a birthday party that you attended. I mean, you need to be grateful that you have life this morning. You need to be grateful to the Maker for giving you another great day. And I always say that a new start or a new day gives you that opportunity to rewrite the wrongs of yesterday. And it's incumbent on you not to go back to the wrong way. Right? The mistakes are bound to happen. Once you make such mistakes, the new day gives you a new energy to rewrite those mistakes. Then you don't go back to them as well. This morning promises to be bigger and lots for us to discuss. The conversation or the debate around the Constitutional Review Committee's report, which was churned out by the Attorney General, is still on. The debate is on. Over the weekend, we heard reports from all angles. Some are kicking against some of the portions that were captured. Others feel that, well, it's a good way to change Ghana's democracy. This morning, of course, we'll delve into it as well and find out exactly what you also make of some of the reports that were captured. We'll discuss all of that right here on the show. It's a packed show. I encourage you to join the conversation for all social media platforms. Feel free to drop your messages under any of the live broadcast, and then we'll read them out loud and clear. You can also send us a text via our WhatsApp number 055-269-7939. Feel free and send us an SMS as well. We'll read them out loud and clear. But let's start off with the weather condition. It's looking cloudy, especially here in the capital city, Accra precisely. Temperature hovering around 24 degrees Celsius this morning, so relatively cold. Remember, the Ghana Meteo, they warned us that the month of August is going to come with some cold temperature. It's going to be windy throughout as well, and they have mentioned that we all need to take the various precautionary measures and stay safe out there. So if you have witnessed the weather condition lately, you realize that especially in the evening from 4 p.m. 5 p.m. thereabout, it gets very, very, very cold. And I am always worried about children, so please, mothers, fathers, parents particularly, please pay attention to your wards as well. The weather, you should know they look too good lately, but that is it. Temperature is over around 24 degrees Celsius. No signs of rain showers this morning across board, but you can never tell. I mean, just be prepared for any eventuality. I understand that Volta region, Charlie, these days almost every day it's raining. Almost every day there's some sort of rain at some parts of the region, but please just stay careful as you prepare to embark on today's activity as well. So there is no sign of rain showers this morning. But of course, as I mentioned, you can never tell. Just take all the precautionary measures as you prepare to step out this morning. But what's our motivation for the morning? We always start that day to inspire you, to motivate you to continue doing you. This morning is from Plato. Plato says the life of man is of no greater duration than the breath of his nostrils. The life of man is of no greater duration than the breath of his nostrils. And that's from Plato, encouraging us on how to move into the day as well. The team is ready and set to serve you the best of breakfast on TV. We'll take a quick breather. When we return, I'll introduce them, and of course we can start off our conversation. This is the WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe. My name is Randy Ahaji. Stick and stay. There is more after the break.
If you're watching this with your friends,
you'll probably make a joke.
Because you know what you feel on the inside
isn't what you want people to know.
If you have to pretend to be happy,
Find someone you trust and tell them.
If you get mad at things and you don't know why, or have thoughts about hurting yourself,
find someone you trust and tell them.
You are never alone when you share.
Seriously, people care about you.
It's okay to not understand what you're feeling.
And it's easy to think that you're all alone.
But you don't have to be.
You're never alone when you share. Don't be ashamed to tell someone you trust what you're feeling.
You're not alone.
You are not alone.
Find someone you trust and tell them.
Tell a parent.
Tell a teacher. Tell a brother or sister.
Or just tell a friend.
You haven't done anything wrong.
Talk to someone.
Talk to someone.
It's how things get better.
Or we can be the generation that ends it for good.
Malaria must die, so millions can live.
Well, not too long ago, the great President John Mahama went to the United Nations and spoke for my people of Jamaica and the Caribbean and the Americas. And you said, we are not looking a handout, but recognition of what took place in the transatlantic slave trade. I thank you, my president. I am a child who suffer from this. Chains on my feet, whip in the hand. And tonight I sing a song to go along with your mission of reparations. Not a handout, but to acknowledge. But we're gonna do it not just reggae style, we're gonna do it high life. A high life remix by me, Graham Smargan of Morgan Heritage. Oh, President Mahama, I thank you for saying what you said at the United Nations. Reparations, justice must come. Africa and the Caribbean as one. Zimbabwe, not charity, but exposing them both. Now a new day of justice is born. Hello. Across the ocean, torn from the land. Chains on my feet, whip in the hand. But your light carried us through the storms. Now a new day of justice is born. Reparations, justice must come, yeah. Africa and the Caribbean as one. Not charity, but exposing them both. Now a new day of justice is born. Reparations, justice must come. Africa and the Caribbean as one. Not charity, but exposing them both. Now a new day of justice is born. Africa crying out loud. Now a new day of justice is born. Mahama, I give you strength. From Ghana to Zimbabwe, we thank you for holding the way. We say, Mahama, justice must come. Africa and the Caribbean as one. I say from Jamaica right to Accra. Now a new day of justice is born. Play it low. Across the ocean, I was torn from the land. There was chains on my feet, whip in the hand. But Jah light carried us through the storms. Now a new day of justice is born. Mahama, Africa, and the Caribbean as one. Now a new day of justice is born. Papa Mahama, Africa is crying out. Now a new day of justice is born. I love you. Much love from Jamaica. Ooh yeah. We say Mahama, justice must come. Now a new day of justice is born. We say, Mahama, justice must come, yeah.
Welcome back.
Now
Many thanks for still staying with us right here on WoezorTV. This is the WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe. It's a Monday morning. The way you begin the week will determine how you end it. Be active. You need to be active. Active mood. Charlie, good morning. Karim.
Morning,
birthday boy.
Yeah, man.
You've given us a birthday haircut.
As usual.
What's the name of this style?
Does it have a name? Yeah,
every haircut has a name.
Oh, Charlie. I just said, Charlie, reduce the thing small.
And the guy did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that will give it time to grow again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on fire.
Going down.
Oh no, this is fine. This is okay.
So you like a secondary school boy?
Yeah. I miss my secondary school
From
days.
one boy.
What do you say? What do you say? Charlie.
But you look different on his screen, your hair.
Yeah, you know, I shave my beard too, so.
It's giving emoji looks.
You know, yeah, I'm preparing for recruitment.
How is it going? Talking about recruitment. Good morning, whole central constituency. That recruitment matter, we'll come back to it. We hear that people do things. People had their names on something, but behind the scene, something happened. The people no get any letters and things, something. We'll get into that one of these days. But anyway, now how are you doing? How was your weekend?
I'm fine.
Yeah, you are looking all glowing this morning.
Thank you.
How was your weekend?
It was a very beautiful one.
Okay, restful. Or you also out?
It was very hectic. Very hectic.
What were you up to?
So I had a wedding.
Okay.
And it was a wedding I was really looking forward to, because you know it's going to prove that my matchmaking skills are very, very sharp.
Okay.
And very active. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, Karim Matchmaking Agency is opened. Because yes, the first couple have gotten married, and yes, so beautiful. Saturday was so beautiful. And you know the interesting part, the wedding was strictly by invitation, and over the last week I was looking at how the bride and the groom were just having fun on their status. So the groom just come like, fear women, hey, women are wicked, blah 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 blah. Even up until Saturday. So after the wedding, he just came to fear women. It's like, hey, sorry, I didn't say go and date a witch or a wizard, and then boom, the wedding pictures was there. But yeah, special good morning to Mr. and Mrs. Tete. Congratulations once again to you two. I'm so proud of you guys. Yeah. Okay. So after that, I had to go and host a graduation show, and it was a graduation and fashion show. Yeah. So We did that and he ate into the 9th too. Yeah. Then yesterday we had to go and finish the fasting and prayers. So
at church.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we there. Yeah, we about do, huh?
We see.
Yeah, we there. Yeah, we about do.
Yeah.
I hope you prayed for Ghana.
Oh, we did. It was on Saturday. The prayer point was strictly for
where is that group?
Which group?
The group that always prays at Independence
Ghana
Square.
man Bible. Be aglow.
Thank
for
you.
Jesus.
That's the name. Be aglow.
It's not aglow.
Be a what?
If you listen to the woman who has been the voice over it,
what
be aglow for Jesus. Is it the LOW must aglow for Jesus? Oh, they are there.
Oh, okay. It's long ahead of them.
To the forecourt of the State House.
They've actually given them a space.
Oh, so I'll be the forecourt to the State House there. You can
use it anytime, anywhere.
But they shuffle. Sometimes. So when you get to 37, so if you are coming from the DVLA side, maybe towards the presidency, on your left, they have a stationary billboard
office
there. No, billboard. So you see their programs.
They need to pray for Ghana.
Oh, every day now I've been praying for. If not for a glow,
like things will pass.
Charlie.
But why are they not praying for
like
Ghana?
The Galamsey, like the Bible, they've killed us. These are their prayers are holding us on the line, like on a thread. I said, "I glow paibona." Then you are more.
So then they are doing well.
Yeah.
Do you need to pay to join them? Do you need to register to join them? Is it for only women?
Oh, they are men.
Okay.
I mean, I have an aunt. My mother's younger sister is a part of them.
Okay.
When my grandmother died, they came. They were men.
Oh, okay. Okay. We need to send some members from.
So the women are many.
Okay. Manuel, Clenham, Jonas.
Let's add Dixon to it.
Oh, he is also an evangelist.
Yeah, Dixon is also a church boy. The church boy, there are many here. But you see, don't add Jonas. You see, Aglo, they fast. You see,
but that will help Jonas.
The fasting is more.
But that will help Jonas.
And you see, when they are praying too, they use food at points of contact. They farm goods. They use at points of contact. If Jonas is part of the team, by the time they finish the prayer, the food will be missing.
Anyway,
I'm just saying, good morning.
Anyway, Charlie, there is this thing I've realized lately, and even this morning, before we even head into the other conversation. Right. I don't know if you have also paid attention, but the number of youth that use Walkman. You know what Walkman is?
No.
When I was born, it was called Walkman. I told you I'm a very old man.
Walkman, yes, I told you so. The man used to
baby
hold.
Is you one unyi we are kora uswa we are kora kitikiti.
Me akula kitikiti.
You don't know Walkman.
What is Walkman?
Hey,
cassette.
Hey,
Google.
Hey,
what is Walkman?
Google.
Hey,
okay.
Google.
You don't know what Walkman is?
We can't laugh at me.
Anyway, but Karen, the most important thing I want to say is that I have realized that lately we work with Walkman all over on our heads and whatever. So Walkman is a big headset that we are seeing now. Those days it was Walkman, so you connect it to a player. Karim, and I am worried that you even
this one.
Yes.
Oh, I know it.
Okay. You go through motorway, highways, and all of that, and you see young people with Walkman all over their heads, and they are crossing. Some are so loud that they can't even hear anything.
They will die or bury them. The foolish ones are even those who ride motorbikes with
exactly.
their heads.
I don't know if you have paid attention.
I observed a lot of that when I was in your place. They have it on their head. Sometimes they put it in, and they are on motorbikes. When you honk,
they not go here.
They not go here.
It be what? It be what?
If you die, they go die.
No la. Is that the way now? Is that the ish now?
If you die, they go die. People are just not safety conscious. That's the long and short of it. Yeah, it's crazy.
It is.
Yeah, people have airports in their ears 24/7.
And they are
God
crossing.
knows what they are listening to. That is a sad reality. It's good you brought it up. Yeah. You are driving and then they are there, or motorbike is there in his ears. They don't care, and they take out their mirrors so they can't even see behind them.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. Sad reality.
Young man, I mean, and even at least then keep the volume down a little bit so that when there is an oncoming vehicle, a vehicle from behind, when the vehicle honks, you can actually hear. But what I witnessed this morning, the junction I mentioned, was in the Manette.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible. Oh, people, you will die. Oh,
they're listening to news.
No, but what exactly are they listening to?
So that's good. What exactly are they even listening to? That's the question we should even ask. Do they even know what is happening currently, like current affairs, current issues this morning? Are they even listening to radio, or are they watching TV, or is just the loud music, the noise, conca music? Is that what they are listening to? That's a good question you have asked. What exactly are we even using that time and the big Walkman to listen to? I feel this early morning, I won't decide for you. You choose what you want to listen to. But pamucho, lower the volume small. Even your eardrum crack will be affected. You can stand beside somebody at the bus stop, and the person is all over listening to loud music. So you, the nearest person, you can even hear. And I'm asking, are they not aware of the eardrum? Have they learned about it? How soft, how tender it is, that any striking sound can break it? Then you become deaf. Are they aware?
They don't know.
It's a serious matter now. This matter they talk, not be laughing matter. It's a serious matter. Are they aware that if they are unable to hear and ping, cab bet to me a bomb,
they will die and they'll bury us.
Okay, that's one. There's another one too. And tomorrow maybe I'll bring the videos and pictures. When you go to Medina again. Yes, Medina again. Medina Station. Medina Station. Yeah. For a very long time now, I have been seeing that they have this refuse down there, just where we have the animal farm. What is it called? That's not even a slaughterhouse, but where they sell the animals, the animal market. They have this big refuse container there, the metallic one. Now, tell me, don't be surprised that you go there this morning and the whole place is filled with filth. Yeah. People dump to the point that the container is filled to capacity, and then they decide to leave the rest of the refuse scattered all over that space. Why am I worried? That's the market. That's where we go to buy our food stuff. Yeah. People live virtually in the market or in the station, because you have the lorry, the bus drivers, the mates, the bookers, blah 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 blah. People even sell and do almost everything there. People, they cook food, they sell for there. Yeah. They chop for there. The health implications. Then I ask, from that spot to where the La Nkwantanan whatever office is less than 10 minutes walk. Are they aware of this health hazard that is posing at us at Medina Market or Medina Lorry Station? Or is the same story of Enfami or because Abain has not made provision for it, we as an institution, we can't take any proactive steps? Are we waiting for, say, outbreak of cholera, typhoid, and name them before we start running and calling for general cleaning? And we are young call. Now, if they decide to leave it, and it's an eyesore that you go to the market or the station and you are welcome with all kinds of funny smell. You are welcome with funny eyesight, like so messed up an environment, and nobody seems to care about it. No. I don't know if you have observed that though. I have, and even what was it? I think on Friday. Yeah. I was in the Central Business District, and some parts of Accra had the same thing. So on that road from Kingsway towards Cantamanto, part of the street, Randy, refuse heaped up, and it's not just Medina. You come to Kaneshi Market and it was the same thing. I think that's on Saturday or so. Kaneshi Market, just the way you are talking about the metallic containers, they can get full. There are about 2 or 3 there, depending. They can get full, and then now they start dumping around. So they'll dump, and then just across them are Kenke sellers. Yes, la. Who have, they know they will arrange their fish and their power like that. Oh. And it's so open. Oh. Fruit sellers, bread, fried egg, and they're out there. You see, they are waiting, as you said, they are waiting for Abain one, and then another week will come. Then, I see they are working. Nothing. See, those people in the assembly, know what? They don't care. They don't care, Randy. I tell you, they don't care. Nah, it's a serious issue. They don't. You know why I'm worried? Because some of us always buy.
Exactly.
You know, we buy fast food. So Charlie, hammy.
Style.
Any style la. The bill la carry.
Randy and now.
Yes.
My take has always been that Ghana has huge potential to develop. Only and only if we are able to fix our local government system. Why do I say so?
And when you say fix, yes.
Our local governance system is the grassroots. It is the basic. It is the first point of contact for anybody. When you wake up, there's your assemblyman or your DC before you even start to think about your MP and before you think about the president. So if we live in a country that claims to have decentralized, where we have districts across the length and breadth of this country that are supposed to serve as the first point of call or the first point of contact, where if there's an issue, we expect that it should be the district that deals with it locally and not have to escalate it to the ministry or to the point of even the presidency for decisions to be made on that local issue. That is how we expect the country to be run. So that this issue Randy is talking about should not take us to come and sit on TV to mention it or to talk about it. Whereas ordinarily, all Randy needed to do was to have picked up his phone, called the DCE's office and complain that so and so is happening here. Please attend to it. And within a few minutes, we should have that dealt with. I don't know if you're getting my point. Ask me, how many people in this country know their DCs? How many of them have their DC's phone number? How many of them know where the district assembly or metropolitan assembly or municipal assembly office is? How many of them know who is responsible for what? I don't know if you're getting my point. So there's a lot of work to be done on the side of the citizens and also on the side of local governments. If not for anything, in the developed world, you can pick your phone today and call your DC's office. Maybe not necessarily talk to him directly, but talk to somebody in the DC's office who is responsible for a particular thing. And the moment you're done talking to them and, you know, telling them what the issues are, people are already at work trying to deal with that particular issue. You can send an email and get a response. Today, in our country, there are lots of phone numbers that when you pick your phone, and these are state agencies, so sorry to say, even sometimes the big house itself, you will call the number that they have put there, that this is the number to the place, and you will never get anybody to pick up that phone. You will send letters, draft emails, and you will never get a single reply from these letters or these emails. As to whether they have gotten to their destinations or not, only God knows. There are state agencies in this country, talk about ECG, talk about Ghana Water, talk about wine. You will call and call. Nobody will pick up. And nobody will send you a reply to your message or even the letters that you drop at the front desk. That is the kind of country that we find ourselves in, because nobody really cares. And I said every now and then that we put people in positions just for occupying positions' sake. People are not there to work. That is the problem we have in our country. You look at the selection of our DCs or our MCs, that alone in itself is problematic. You know why?
No.
Because we select people and put them in those offices as a form of reward and not because they genuinely want to work or serve.
Okay.
Those positions are positions meant for people who are willing to serve, who are ready to work in the interest of the people within the district. So if you end up,
Karim, it has been the case all this while.
That's what I'm saying.
Even before we were born,
that's what I'm saying.
We had very good DCs, and I always say that in Hope, for instance, Captain Infojo, you can never write him off, right? He was a DC.
That's what I'm saying. That you see, at those times, we are probably talking about Rawlins's time.
Okay.
You understand? Those were no nonsense era. There were eras where people genuinely wanted to work for this country. People were interested in the development of the wherever they found themselves. Walk across a number of the districts today, and you realize that major projects that exist in those districts were projects that were done under those times, and those projects are still standing till today. Those who came after them, they should point to projects that they have done, and you have absolutely nothing to show except shoddy work, some of which are already dilapidated buildings as we speak today. And then you look back at those times again, Randy, and realize that people who occupied those positions as DCs and MCs left office broke people because they came to work. Today, somebody is DC, and within 3 months, they are putting up a mansion. Within 3 months, they are changing cars. If the person is Muslim, within 3 months, he's marrying a second wife, or third wife, or fourth wife. They are taking their children abroad. They are living big and living large. Those are the challenges that we have today. Because it is no longer about coming to serve the interests of the people. It is about how do I serve my personal interests? How do I level up against all of the challenges that the people complain about? And so the DC MC knows that when he becomes DC MC, he gets a brand new Nissan Patrol, or he gets a brand new Mitsubishi L300, or he gets a Toyota Hilux. And so when he drives on the bad road, he doesn't feel the potholes. But let the people struggle. Those are the challenges we have in our country. That we appoint DCs and MCs as political rewards, not necessarily putting people in places who can do the work and serve the interests of the people that they are supposed to serve.
I feel you.
Because the person is a constituency executive, because the person is a child or a sibling of a party financier. So we put them in those positions. Some of them with absolutely no work experience. They don't even understand how corporate governance structures work. Then we put them in such positions and say, go and become DC. And so they are just there occupying time and space. And we are paying them salaries. And they are signing contracts they should not even be signing because they don't understand what development is. So, you see, until we decouple the stinking partisanship from these things, we'll continue to have these challenges.
Very true.
We've said that we want to change the modus operandi. You want to start electing.
So that ties into our conversation anyway.
Yes, we want
constitutional review committees.
Yes, we want to start electing. Perfect, beautiful, great. But my point is that which people? You see, the criteria is extremely important for me. As a matter of fact, before the president even nominates those 5 people who are watered down to 3, we must see that you have local governance experience or you have development work experience. How do you understand that space that they are about to appoint you into? It's not just about saying that, okay, because president will appoint just any 5 people who are party people because they are party people. No. You see, we must put measures in place to ensure that the right people are selected for the job.
But Karim, is that not why they call from some people that, look, then the president ought to not have a say in it? Make it open. Let the people themselves come up or put themselves up for elections. Then the people around the grassroots therefore now go to the polls and select who they feel ought to represent them. When you do that, you hold them responsible. I don't know if you get the point. But when the president again goes ahead to appoint 5 and trims them down to 3, of course the president again has an oversight responsibility in there, and if you're not careful, the same party people will be the ones to be appointed.
That one is not a problem.
Okay.
You know, the DC or the MC is the representative of the president in whichever district or municipal assembly they find themselves. And so within any political system, you would not want to make the mistake of sending somebody who will sabotage you.
Okay. I don't know
if you are getting my point.
That one today.
You will not want to make that mistake. So you can send a DC or MC who eventually in the long run, because he's not a member of your party, would sabotage you.
But Karim,
would come against the interests of the party in power.
Yes, but Karim, the point is that when it happens that way, so let's assume I am FPP, you are NDC and you are in power, and I am the DC of Afajato South, and in my interest I want to sabotage you. The people of Afajato South now know that they voted for me. So whatever the issue be, they hold me responsible.
But you see,
and not the central government.
It is a double-edged sword. And let me tell you why it's a double-edged sword. Because the central government can also choose to sabotage somebody who wins the election and is not a member of their party.
Okay.
I don't know if you're getting my point. And so that's why I'm saying that it's more of a conversation of principles as a people, that we must learn to be principled and agree that this white is white, black is black, blue is blue. I don't know if you're getting my point. So yes, it's okay if the president wants to appoint. Let's allow him appoint the 5, narrow it down to 3, and let the people vote on the 3. But what I am saying is that there must be a clear-cut criteria of the caliber of people that the president must appoint.
Who do we appoint? Who should the president appoint?
I've already given you a criteria that we should not appoint people based on the fact that they are just members of the party.
I belong to a political party.
Granted.
I have done local governance in uni. I have the certificates. I have been to the assembly.
You've done the work.
And
you have the experience of the work. So the focus for me is that, yes, be a party person, but also have the expertise to be able to deliver the work.
Right.
When His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo carried his family members and his friends into government, what did he say? That they have what it takes. And is that not the case? I'm not saying that don't put party people there. What I'm saying is that put party people who are competent enough to do the work. Today, when we sit here and we praise some ministers and praise some CEOs and praise some why, we praise them because although they are party people, but they know how to do the work and they are delivering. That is all we are asking for. That put people who can deliver in those places. So at the end of the day, the glory even comes to you. 2 days ago, I saw my good friend Kweku Asante's post on Twitter that there was some pothole on their main road when he's going home. And he took a picture of it, reached out to the MC's office, and sent him a picture and said, Charlie, there's this pothole on this stretch of the road that is worrying us. In about 2 weeks, that thing has been fixed. I hope you're getting my point. That is an MC or DC who knows how to do his work. But somebody might say, perhaps because Kweku Asante is a media person, and so they would attend to him quickly. But you see, but we need to move beyond that.
Very true.
Such that the ordinary person who has a concern or has an issue should be able to reach out to the MC's office. Like Randy, today as we are sitting here, you can go online, find an email to the mayor of New York's office, and send an email, and I'm telling you, you will get a reply.
Are we sure we don't have that here in Ghana?
That's what I'm saying, that the emails exist. Nobody replied to the emails. The person who is supposed to reply to the email is playing Zuma Deluxe or Candy Crush and eating koliko or dundunkolo. Fried yam. Then they carry their koliko. They carry their legs and put on top of table. And now they started the Big Brother Niger. Walk into a lot of our offices today, and that will be the conversation.
They show that on Saturday, on weekdays.
The station every day. The station that government, the TV that government has bought and put it at the reception or in the offices of the institution. Randy, that is what people will be watching. Look, that is the kind of country that we live in. The DSTV that we say that people should not pay for. You walk to the office. Don't watch
WoezorTV.
No, don't watch Wezo, don't watch GTV. They'll put it on BBN Niger, and they'll be watching BBN Niger. That is the kind of country that we live in. So how can we develop? I hope you're getting my point.
Yeah, I get it.
DCs and MCs see themselves more as demigods than as people who are supposed to serve. Look, I think that our DCs and our MCs should actually be seeing themselves in the light of volunteers.
No, yes, people.
They are supposed to be volunteers. They are supposed to be those representing the interests of the president at that local level, doing the dirty work so that the president would have a good name. Yeah, everybody will praise the president. But I still do not understand why we claim to have decentralized, and at the end of the day, decisions are still made at the top. At the end of the day, everything is so centralized. At the end of the day, even before money gets to these people, it is hurdle.
Of course.
No. We must appoint the right people. People who have the experience and expertise. People who have the passion, the commitment and dedication to service of the people. And while we do that, we must also empower them. Give them the requisite support. Give them the money they need to do the work. And also while at it, you must give them a terms of reference and give them KPIs.
Very true.
So that the person that just give them KPIs. So the person just doesn't go and sit there and does not know exactly what it is they are doing.
True.
And whatever the KPIs are must align with the budget and with the campaign manifesto of the party in power and the president. So at the end of the day, if we say that we want to implement a 24-hour economy, what are the necessary steps and what must every MMDC be doing. If we say that everybody should build a chips compound every year, one chips compound, one is it 3 unit or 6 unit classroom block, we must give them timelines. So that we are able to deliver this thing. Give them budget for road maintenance. Budget for road maintenance.
I think the excuse exactly.
Drip machines. On that. We claim to have bought drip machines. And I asked one critical question: that the machines that have been bought, how many roads have they cleared?
Yeah.
You see, because honestly, in some parts of our country, people are not asking for tarred roads. So no.
Level it, la.
They just graded that thing.
You understand?
Expand it, open it up, nice. So funny enough, and I tell people, I actually enjoy driving on the gravel roads and on the tarred roads, especially when I'm doing this my trip. It's very smooth and nice. Oh yes, you enjoy it, but asphalt is also good. Don't get it wrong. You get
if you have a good car, you can manage the gravel.
If it's properly graded, like when you pick from a.
Now cannot drive a new car on a gravel road, please.
Now you bought car.
Yeah, now has released Jetor.
It's okay, you aren't talking.
Yeah, it's okay.
Now it's now acting like the DCs.
DC or what?
Government is in power. Now show me the way.
Oh,
congratulations!
Miss me,
you are doing today. I'll leave the
black color.
I'll leave the F-150 for you.
Thank you very much.
Imagine 9 in an F-150.
I'm telling you, I will step on everybody. You know,
but this is a very serious, very important point that you have made.
Yeah.
And I asked the question. I went home on Friday with Frankie, so we used the same Medina stretch. So you spoke about drip. Then I asked. We realized that cars were struggling to enter the station. Same way cars were struggling to go out of because they have a very terrible access road into the market, into the station.
Yeah.
Now again, I said to myself, but the Langquantanan, am I pronouncing it well? Langquantanan, Medina Municipal. It's just 10 minutes away. Where is the drip machine? Are we saying that those drip machines or the drip machine from Medina cannot at least level up the entrance of the station to the main road? How what's the meter? What's the distance?
Is there anything?
No. Karen, Street is just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 steps or so. I don't know if you put it into meters how it, but it's nothing big. Like Karim said, it will not require any extraordinary thing to do.
Yeah.
Level the place, use the drip machine, level it, go for gravel and come and fill it.
You don't have money for fuel.
Do you have money from the your friend is saying the guys who pay the tolls in the market?
They always take.
Good. So I'm saying that is an IGF. You are getting money from the market people. You see, when we say the informal sector doesn't pay tolls, they don't pay taxes. Yes, we might take it out of the extreme. The fact is they pay. Because you go to the market, the pure water seller has paid already.
Yeah.
I sat beside one driver on Friday and I asked him, Auntie, Semuba station no baby mutua. I said yes. So once you come in and you are moving out, you pay for it.
Whether you have loaded
or not, you pay for it. So I'm saying in a day, look at Medina and look at the size of Medina. The number of people who come in and go out. The amount they even raise alone from the station should be enough. And that's why I told Karim the last time that it is not about the tax. The tax they will pay. You go to the developed countries, they pay because they see how the taxes are being used. Now, if I sell in the market or I drive a trotro in the market, in Medina station, for instance, I'm expecting to have good roads. Because every day you take tolls, not less than 10 cities, they pay like 10 cities. So if in a day I pay 2, 3, 4 times, just because I have to use their in and out, I expect that at least that road that is leading from the market or from the station to the main roadside, that is the access road, it should be done. How difficult is it? And maybe Karim mentioned it. Let's go back to the KPIs.
Do they have?
They should have, of course. Once you are appointed, once you are given an appointment letter, it is stated. Your role is stated, what you are supposed to do and all of that. Maybe we should revisit it, review, and see the things that probably we are missing out. Because you can't give a KPI to Langquantanan and the same KPI to Ho Municipal. Because these are two different economies. In as Medina might rake in more revenue, Ho might not because of the numbers and different factors. So KPIs should vary. What I will have in Afajato South should be different from what Medina should have, because Medina makes more money. Then the development can come in. And I think it should be factored into it. Remember I told you that if any district or a municipality gets flooded, that DC or MC should be moved out, especially when the investigation reveals that it is an act of man. So for instance, building on waterways, for instance, field, gutters are choked and all of that. The MC should be fired, because what then have you been doing in office? Yeah. You sat aloof and you watch people in your district litter around. You sat aloof and watch people build on waterways, and when the problem comes, Aban Beboa, central government, no, that MC should be fired. Right and there, like, don't even discuss it, don't go back and forth with it. Fire, pass the car, so that tomorrow when Kofi is appointed, Kofi knows that is the standard. Yeah. Kofi will be hard on the people to ensure that you don't throw rubbish anyhow. You don't build on waterways. Do you get it? Unless, of course, we feel, you two, okay, it's our party that is in power. Kari has chopped 1 year. You to go. Next government comes, okay, yeah, NPP, okay, you have worked hard for the constituency in this area, so blah blah blah. We will not change the narrative if the real things are not tackled. And with my imagination, like you mentioned, it's not just Medina. You go to other municipalities and it's the same thing. The big markets don't have good roads. The big markets where they generate enough income from have no proper sanitation, and these are the places we go and buy food and all of that from. I mean, now it's bad. I don't know how this will end, but it needs to end. It needs to stop right now under this government. Randy, you know why we're unable to crack the whip? Why? Tell us. On DCs. Why? Because of how they are selected. Okay. Yeah. In fact, even in some agencies, you would find that agency heads are fighting with their ministers. You understand? Because somebody feels that he too has Godfather. And who is superior? Yes, and it's a Godfather who brought him. And so, minister cannot tell him shege. You understand? That is the problem. That's what I'm saying. We must learn to decouple our partisanship from governance. You understand? We all belong to political parties. When we are in opposition and we are working as a party, it's a different subject. When you are in government, it's a different conversation altogether. Because when you are in government, you've moved away from campaign into governance. And governance has its own system and structures and ways. You understand? So those are things that we need to look at. Because some DC feels like, on only Godfather, they make you sure so better now. So you will come and tell him what to do. Who born dog? Who born dog? You understand? Those are the challenges. But we've seen it. Yes. We've seen it. Those are the challenges. So until we put proper systems in place and put KPIs and allow the people to a larger extent to determine the fate of these people, these things will continue to happen. Should we have room for reshuffling after every 3 months? I mean, when you go to other parts of the world, they don't necessarily do reshuffling, but they have midterm elections. That shows you where you stand. You understand? Yeah. Perhaps everyone want to start maybe every 6 months. Yeah. You understand? Just do a poll. Yeah. Online. This one we don't have to come and meet physical. Just online. But the pollsters to have now those are posters. Everybody is a businessman. You understand? You see, nobody does anything in this world without interest. Anybody who claims that they are neutral in this world, I fear them. There's nothing like neutrality. That's what I'm saying. Anybody can only be objective. Anybody who claims that they are neutral, I fear them. They are hypocrites. They are the people who can kill you easy. They will put Maggie Chessy in your food. Maggie Chessy. What is that one? Oh, Maggie the white one. Yeah, magazine. No, there's MSG. I don't. There's a name for that white one. They used monosodium gluten. Okay. God bless you. You see, they put it to your food small. They kill parts. Or they will be grinding bottle. They'll be grinding bottle. You're a wicked man. How did you know all of this? They'll be grinding bottle and putting in your food small. Before you realize you are dead. Anybody who says they are neutral, they are hypocrites, and I fear such people. You understand? Yeah. Everybody has a side. But all we call for is objectivity. Yeah. Me, I don't shy away from it. I'm NDC full-fledged. You understand? I eat, drink, live it. But you are what? I'm NDC full-fledged. I don't run away from it. You understand? But there must be room for objectivity. Yeah.
there are some issues we must put aside the fact that we are NDC MPP and talk about them as Ghanaians, like the way I'm discussing this local governance issue. Because at the end of the day, it will benefit everybody, whether you are NDC or MPP. If the road is bad, it won't say, Randy is NDC, so when he comes, the road will close and he will go. It's the same pothole. When it flooded, NDC people too got affected. No, even executives got affected. So we must be able to decouple that partisanship from governance and crack the whip when necessary, so that it doesn't matter who your godfather is, it doesn't matter who your godmother is, there's work to be done and people must deliver. It's as simple as that. There are times that personal ambitions should be put aside completely and the work focused on. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has a 4-year term. Let's focus and let's do that work for him. No, he has 4 years. If by the grace of God it happens that we vote for him again, then he will have 5 years. But for now, we are focusing on the 4-year term. So let's focus on that one and let's finish it.
Anyway, Carrie raises the concern, and when we come back from the break, we'll activate the phone lines, read excerpts of what was captured with regards to the local governance in the Constitutional Review Committee report. Then we activate the phone lines for you to join. Share your thoughts on that particular one. The modus operandi as far as choosing or electing or selecting our local representatives. What do you think about it? There is more after the break.
And there they are. The squad is ready, lined up, ice cold, focused and prepared for national duty. Every bottle in position, every label shining with confidence. And here comes the selection. One bottle steps forward, picked from the squad, ready to deliver for Ghana. He takes the first sip. Oh yes, refreshingly hydrating. The whistle goes. The Black Stars are on the move. He breaks through the defense like flowing water. Beautiful control. He lines it up. He strikes. Goal! Ghana is awake. From the fridge to the field, Awake keeps you refreshed. Awake purified drinking water. One for life. Proudly supporting the National Cardiothoracic Center. This advert is FDA approved.
Okay, next one. Sit down. Look to camera.
This is what it looks like to be exceptional, to stand out from the crowd, to make history. But what if women didn't have to be exceptional? What if they didn't have to be the first, the best, or the only woman? What if being a female engineer wasn't remarkable? What if women and men could compete as equals? I don't want to make history. I don't want to be the only woman. I want to be one of many.
back to the WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe. Let's celebrate some birthdays this morning here, and today is 3rd August 2026. If you're celebrating your birthday, happy birthday to you. But coming back from the weekend, let's do some belated birthdays first, and then we get real quick into our list of celebrants for today. So to begin with, Brown Sugar, it was your birthday over the weekend. Yeah, belated happy birthday to you. Ewura Adams Karim.
Yeah, sugar daddy with the brown sugar, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Randy Haji?
Yes.
Randy didn't send his momo.
I read a beautiful message
on
for
Friday.
You on Friday. Yeah.
Send momo.
Wahala for. You know, I saw a video where Jata posted a video of Karim wishing my baby or say, wish is not done, so move on.
Momo.
That's like,
that's what I remember.
Big man.
It was a world Karim deal.
I tell you, like
Karim was trending on Twitter on Saturday. I think number 4. Bro, number 4 or 5.
By the grace of God.
Hey, you know I'm not a Twitter person, but I saw it. Karim was trending at number 4. I'm like, hey, Charlie, I hail you. I hail you. How old are you now?
I think I'm old enough. You want to go for pension? Now my enemies to get me.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Ewura Adams Karim is back. It's a new year, so the hair has gone down.
And I'm old enough. When they change the constitution, I can run for president.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Are you okay now?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm very much okay.
Wow.
I'm very much okay.
Wow.
It's a conversation we'll have.
I have become an ambulance.
That age thing and its related issues.
It's coming related issues.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, some critics believe otherwise. Some critics believe otherwise and all.
I even think they should have reduced it further, but
25
or maybe like 30.
Yeah.
To 25, the end, bet.
Yeah, maybe like 30. But 35, I think, is
35 is
perfect. Macron was president at what? 30,
I mean, there is even one guy in France currently, almost the same age, who is also doing something great. Not a Macron story. There are a plethora of examples.
Oh yeah, look.
Even look at our various institutions with their heads,
young CEOs,
and all of that. So I mean, but we are happy. The younger ones, we are extremely happy about it. We'll delve into it.
Right, so belated happy birthday to you.
Thank you,
Sugar Daddy with a touch of brown sugar. Ewura Adams Karim. Please, his Momo numbers are very, very active. All his numbers that you have, the Vodafone, the MTN, they all including the landline.
Even the bank account, I can mention
Bitcoin, he takes everything, so please, let's bless his account, okay? Belated happy birthday to you. Away from Karim, let's see who we are celebrating again this morning here. Oketechie Amankwa Efrifa. OKT, belated happy birthday to you, sir. Enjoy your year, and may this year come with lots of God's blessings for you. Belated happy birthday to you. Away from him, who are we celebrating again this morning? Me Ashiete, belated happy birthday to you, sir. Have a great one. Enjoy your year, and may the Lord continue to bless this new year for you. Our one and only incoming. If you are looking at him, look at him well, because very soon he's going to make his way into the Abankesium. Yeah. So me Ashiete, to our good people of Koliklote, look out for him. Belated happy birthday to you. He is coming. You will see it in the coming days. Let's move on from here. And then let's also celebrate a special belated birthday there to Elder Samuel AJ Watton. Belated happy birthday to you, man of God, and may this year be a great year, a blessed year, an amazing year. May the Lord continue to bless you and cause you to increase in all that you do. Favor on every side, blessings on every side. And yes, from Mrs. AJ Watson to the rest of us, we all celebrate you so much and wish you the very best that life has got to offer. Elder Samuel AJ Watson, belated happy birthday to you. Away from him, who are we celebrating again this morning? Okay, Enam Gomado, happy birthday to you. Enam, have a great year. Have a blessed year. Belated happy birthday to you, Enam, and may this year be a great year for you. Away from Enam, let's move on and see who are celebrating. Okay, Mr. Divine Jakpa, it's your birthday. Belated happy birthday to you, Mr. Divine Jakpa. And this is coming from Joyland Dede Mensa to you. Mr. Divine Jakpa is the CEO of Legacy Life Choice International. So Joyland says, sir, thank you for your vision, leadership and strength. You inspire us to build with excellence and serve with purpose. May God grant you more wisdom, more strength and more grace to keep leading and elevating more others. Happy belated happy birthday to you, yes, Mr. Divine Jakpa. This is coming from Joyland Dede Mensa to you. So enjoy your year, sir. Away from him, who are we celebrating again this morning? A belated happy birthday to the overlord of the Ga Kingdom, His Royal Majesty King Taki Taiko Chu II. Happy 55th birthday to you, Abia Suma. Wombi wala habo, wombi wala sekele, wombi no fair no papani you afine mi efe no waye gbi ni waye gbo alon tedi nko akafo wote no your vision ni no fair no ni osumo ni no fair ni culture no pleje Yehovah denche akwe ne ke fair habo ni fair afo no belated happy birthday to our King Taki Taiko Chu II. Abiasuma, belated happy birthday to you. And yes, from your subjects, we all wish you a great year. Away from him, do we still have another belated birthday to do? Right. Okay, so let's get into our list of celebrants real quick for today, 3rd August 2026. To the Municipal Chief Executive of the Ayawaso West Municipality, Dr. Michael Mensah, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday to you, sir. And this is coming from Viglo to you. He wishes you a great year, a blessed year, and an amazing year. So enjoy your year, Dr. Michael Mensah. And this is coming from Mr. Viglo to you. So happy belated Sanya Naiwai, happy birthday to you, Dr. Michael Mensah. Away from him, who are we celebrating again this morning? Okay, so Dr. Sylvester Apia Boache, happy birthday to you, Dr. Sylvester Apia Boache. May this year be a blessed year for you. May be a beautiful year, an amazing year filled with a lot of God's blessings and God's love. Sly Pastori, belated Charlie, happy birthday to you, Dr. Apia Boache. Yeah, this is a special one from me to you. Enjoy your year. And yes, may this year come with a lot of money so that we now will take the money and come and spray you. Yeah, enjoy your year. So away from him, let's see who we are celebrating again this morning. Hilda Andor, it's your birthday today, and this is coming from Rachel here at WoezorTV to you. She wishes you a great year, a blessed year, and an amazing year. Enjoy your year and increase on every side. Away from Hilda, who are we celebrating again this morning? Ama Ablo Depe, it's your birthday today. Enjoy your year. Have a great year. Have a blessed year. And a year filled with a lot of God's love, God's blessings, and wishing you the very best that life has got to offer and every good thing you wish for. Yes, from Boss Kweku here at WoezorTV, he wishes you a great year. So Ama, enjoy your year and have a great one. Away from Ama, let's see who we are celebrating again this morning. Okay, so another notable birthday. This is actually a belated birthday to the board chairman of the National Service Authority. He has a hidden name, a name in the box. He's Emmanuel Okai Minta. So Chairman Okai Minta, belated happy birthday to you, and yes, from the entire WoezorTV family, we wish you a great year, increase on every side, and yes, have a great year. Happy birthday to you. So do we still have some more? I think that'll be it for birthdays this morning here on the WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe. Please do well to keep your wishes coming in to our WhatsApp number 055-269-7939. 055-269-7939. Let's share with you and your loved ones on your special day. We take a quick break.
Now, before we go on the break, just because we don't lose sight of the conversation we had earlier, I got a message from Christian Asige on this one. Christian says that, good morning, Randy. The topic you guys are talking about on WoezorTV is very serious and funny at the same time. Governance plus intelligence plus future productive progress system plus discipline plus responsibilities in our political environment should be something we need to be very serious about. Our selection of leaders dealing with African politics is a big problem, blocking development. Political godfathers are for opportunities, but a country's development comes from the mindset. So I think he agrees with whatever Karim mentioned as well. He says, good morning. You see, the people who say A is A and B is B are not plenty in African politics. And he believes that is the reason why we find ourselves.
And we are those they fight every day.
Yeah, the people who say A,
they fight us every day.
Very true.
Every day. Quite sad sad reality. But I think that we should allow our viewers to join in on this particular conversation. 055-269-7939. 055-269-7939 as the number to call. Phone in natural waging. 055-269-7939. That's the number to call to be part of the conversation. Today we must do better. Better we must.
But I have a question, Karim.
Sure.
So when you get into the assemblies, you know there are people who have been there since like maybe started working, they have 20 years experience, 25 years experience in local governance systems. And what happens to those people?
Exactly.
How is their level of promotion like? Where do they get to end?
A lot of them are just civil servants, so they are there
like that.
They're there like that. Exactly.
No, but you know, I feel if we are looking at the whole local governance structure again, some of these people should be given the opportunity.
Absolutely, and I agree with you.
They come with a lot of experience as compared to the political people.
And I agree with you perfectly. Because most often than not, where the person would end up would be probably coordinating director.
Okay.
And that's it. You get it.
Yeah.
That's it. But how many people eventually end up as coordinating directors? You get it.
I think there's a caller. Yeah. Hello, your name and where you are calling from?
I'm Emmanuel. I would like to speak to you, please.
Okay, Emmanuel, let's hear you.
Okay. The Alaji Canada, I think Alaji Insemin are right and perfect. I like Dama because Ghana is a team. It seems like I say it in Modia and yeah, you all from the quite too much more. Yasha Abiri, you won't Palawi, you will Mewawi, you will action for me a Ghana in a room. You were quite over offers and catch a man, the professor, like this, and a driver. My dad from articulator and now I'm seeing personal questions because my life is and my back down using a small car. How I may not be made. No, Eastern region and Coco. Eastern region and Coco, I think that I could follow the difference on my machine. You see, I'm family, young uncle, but you know, that machine they used to rent. Almost the machine you rent, added. Cocoa Mountain. Look at how that place and Professor Manio. You sure said you're one more pint here. You're fast one. But that's your thing. You walk in India, you said it's not a champion or from a day I had you Ghana. And so there I hear poor people. Then I am why I'm not being in because of why. So I support the man. Promotion almost so much in mind because poor people in your almost soon you are poor people that them almost bigger. That's my own.
Very true. Thank you very much, Emmanuel, for sharing your thoughts. Karim.
I mean, he's right. And Charlie, that's the fact.
So he says that they actually rent the drip machines, right?
Yeah.
That conversation has come up. It
so private.
Those time, those machines that they claim that they had brought to help fix roads are being rented, and people are using it as a source of income.
Hello.
Right. Hello, your name and where you are calling from, sir?
Yeah, good morning.
Okay, Patrick Frau saying.
Patrick Frau could.
All right, Tianto Unkan.
Patrick this question before. You got a local government in the Chester.
Okay.
Because yan government knows, international government. We are doing local things. So why do we form a committee within local and then another local? No, where do you have the use in that? No one gonna yellow. There are some ministry we are wanting to work. Only in India, It is the kind we did in the Keke. So many people we need to make a wedding. We did. I said other way we are going to 1 year. Because you need the national government, you need the local government. I've learned now from war having no one for me that governance, no what else you need. The organ I'm one year, I hope on one island, on one Akasa, on a normal, the more local government, no head. Okay, but since young family, when all saying, you are something you form another local government. Now, I would remember. They're planning a bubble. It's a little
yo, and me patrol local governments made show mu. Nyaya wo my imuno into no. Ya was central government. Nya ye voting ma wo mu no. Inti o mampeni ni 3 arms of government no. Omo e for me central government. Afe ye ba sie na. Mampeni baby owo no want to me ma wo ho water krade mebeka say obeye mpuntudwuma ma e wo so mfanfa bibi so ko so mane so izo mane so no e wo say o mampeni nya na namusini wo baabi ya enu any local government such that from grassroots no asie no se bibi hawa ubetumi anya obi e de no ene ne aide akasa ana obi obedi wanim intina ye wo assemblyman intina ye wo MC intina ye wo unit committee members intina ye wo DC sankofo we nyina no womuka local governments ho kyerese se assembly na wo na se bia takrade a we bia fie kuma na wo assembly ma wo ho ti bibi kire wa adua na bibi hawa assembly a onu no be 5 free honum e dia komo onu nso peni odan no na onu nso afa saa asana se ye bibi kesi amuni na muntumi nya akopie man peni enim nti anu any local government no nti en kyerese bia ye wo local government na wo international government dey say nye ha onia enye ha into Ghana ha no ye wono eye central government and a local government ma che omu say central government no eye president and the 3 arms of government eye executive, legislature and the judiciary no omu na mo form central government no e free ho ba ase no eye local government eye sha say free assemblyman e ba unit committee members so na say unit committee po and assemblyman na faba say MC and answer with DC na abaye mayors for so ni wo didi nkura kese no anim no nti eno any local government na ase ye che na kire say local government no wo oman a nyama ye adwuma mu a e wo se wo kwan a eni adwuma no ense se wo betena fie afra aban e wo se local government no ene hye ene ye mawo say ye nsu asem say ye public toilet schools na ade no mantemu a wo mu no say ye takrade ho na MC ya na DC yo wo sa amantemu no e ho no wo so mo hwe no mo make sure say sa nyama no be adwuma en say be free presidency e na aba say takwade fue say nye de brem efi e wo mo ho no e na wo say nye adwuma free ho but the way am any my say and come here say local government no omo lose omo value and omo essence say omo ko tena office ho no ma enye bibia no mo ye omo twen say aban kese no e de instructions and any mabe brom ansa no mo aye nti eduma free aban kese mu maya wo mu ni eduma nti no ni local government won asem na ye ka no nti no o man Ghana de e central government and a local government international government bia anyhow.
So what did the guy, so he was asking about
also what is local government now?
Okay,
there should be we are local. What is local government?
Please take the lady back to the classroom. Please take her back to,
hey, I'm not going
let's put you in which of the secondary schools would you want to go?
I want to go back to Dogono.
I think there's a caller.
Hello.
Hello.
Your name and where you are calling from, sir?
Good morning, though.
Good morning. Yo, manunko.
Oye, sorry, but oye,
minya.
You made us see them more. Program mo de aba pay onim mahama oye dwuma but our appointees need be especially MC need this no omu ku papa ni masi omu say papa ni effort a wo making na ye go MC yo wa e ti say wo church we o fa phone na o fa da okay o phone da ye me ya atwa me suru kwa say MC no nim say wo ne na bre ye ka pe ko ba bia ma power ye nya power be nya MC the moment that when MC wie no wo no ya ka o fe na say bia bibi ko ekoto o man petem wo on ko bia o for god da o mu dey say si fomu but listen for that check mama o hwe yo wan hwe ya
No ni be bad no na politics DTs ni MCs no. Omo go aban to so no kwa got to make cause would pen. Ya say ya bra ye duma na power ba me nya bibia fo MC over. De me nya fo won say obi a de say me kwa me party ba ma ye duma me petema me tia na say petema me nim bibi koso a enko yi on betima fe no e bia abrantie ko mo MC na on be ye wo me o fe MC kwa so on for de nimbe kura on twem wo no on for ko for wa twem wo na mamuo na obu no mo de ne say ade achi a o mo na social media na mo twantro no wakoya de kakraka ma ye we obekwa kodo no nye hwe wo and no kwena nkopo ni mi e say aban the city of no hwe ye especially samu local government minister obodwuma Ahmed Ibrahim John wo modwuma bia wa James no mu ye de omo pe wo dum ha omo mwa no kwaya ba pe 24 hour economic market omo di ya mo say 8 months yem fancy e bi kula clear asati bi kula nya land bo na wate o kala bo na wa yeduma e bi wo me ko so nsi mu a enye eya enti mu no omo sebi o ye nyina ye pese aban tinam che se e ko ba se bibi ko so na ye be kana mu nti a ye nyina be ti ada ye ti da de no aban de e be de o be blese ye people me o be betimi o me nya appointment o mo wanya appointment mo anya mo pa yi na e people wa na so ba akufo be yi bo be betimi a me ni e tire me go because ye ba power no mu tie yan kai bia e masa and ye tram enko yie wo ye petem ni ko so si bibire enko yie ana de to aso bienu ye MCs ni bi omo so ko MP side ento omo ni one piece kula fo kasa adi ese ko omo se MP le ye sa de we na wa ko ton radio me na maye enye MP me na maye ase abete ni toko ni na MP tem na putujuma no kwa ye sofa ye nyam putujuma na be ye banta no ma creative division me wo me team MP wo the team na afia ye pasa enti one day no krani mo program na mo de abare nya pa MCs no mo nya duma bada ase
yo yan so ya da ase pani in some also
streets me hot.
I tell you, people are paying though. And no, Randy, when was it? I think in March or February. So 12 and 12, the organization I work with, we had to go and do a donation in the central region and this particular municipality. So we collaborated with another NGO. They are a group of architects. So with the Rames team, and we wanted to renovate the whole Chiefs compound because their roofs and everything were leaking. We are going to see the MC, Randy. We sat for 2 hours
waiting for him.
Hello. Please reduce the volume of your TV set.
Okay, thank you.
Randy, we sat for 2 hours.
Was he around?
That he was in the town. Mreba. Oh, mama, 10 minutes. Mreba, the man. Yet not 2 hours.
Mutra MC.
Oh,
like Karim mentioned, demigods.
Oh.
They got it on a silver platter.
Oh.
A best is son.
It should change, oh, really?
Honestly, there is somebody online.
Hello.
Obijina Humansu.
Hello. I'm not saying financial efficacy. 2 hours
waiting for the MC.
And he came and it was.
I'm not surprised.
Me.
I was in my region again.
Yeah.
With the regional minister. We went on one. Inauguration of something like that. We got to the district waiting for the MC. There is a caller now.
Hey. Yo, hello.
Yeah, Mr. Pacho, good morning.
Good morning, oh.
Mr. Pacho, Menso, Meka Tree.
Pacho, yo. No, we didn't baby. I can say free.
Mr. Pacho, Meka Free still reading.
Yo, near for saying.
Mr. Pacho, I no pay a bino, my bona basta. Esan ejimapa odi ema oh my god na ma dia ba ko ehia me se uko eyi hospital especially me ko hospital do wo eyi aspect gro me ko yen fa employment pa se be yeduma for paramedics me ka paramedics ba ordinary when you're cleaning officer and sana a doctor be kwa translate nurse be kwa translate ni patient before ni obu washroom o be ye work na o ye eye order work no se para se aban be employment wo ho no die 50 time 93 2003 almost be a background hospital almost a nipano and one every one a bit transfer we hear orders for every court. Temporary staff or far when betting when let me look at it. Omugusu where you mamma Omugusu temporary staff. Yes, Trabine. Staff of only Mina Kagana. You saw most of Felipa. No more for doctors, no more for nurses. Yes, Sanipa no more from no more following ya. How can be breathe? Say, I must see internal a young Mudi no Mudi Chomka. You know, and yes, Cabia no Mudi Mommy. And that's also for high Dania, a day bow of one crown a 100 city. I work for me. One, maybe a old money pound of 400, 500. Now, or for high down with some big free. And the offer just gone when you know the court just half you look at. The best reference, any President Mama or your campaign, or Barbara or Kanye, so bad, in Ahmed Bejima. Of nurses, no for doctors, lab technicians, Ninyama, all flat temporary staff and come without it, and none of it. Bye bye.
Government hospitals. I think one of these days we should talk about the infrastructure in our government hospitals.
What did he say?
So he's talking about the Begor government hospital that since 2003 after its opening, even to the extent that cleaners are not even being employed.
But that should be so again. That's what I'm saying. So locally,
yeah.
So that's where the
IGF and he's saying that the people that have been there, they are being paid as low as 400, 500 cedis.
IGF, there we know that not.
Yes, but
you see, that
paying the people to
on the income that is generated at every
by the facility,
every time. You know, so yes, but like you mentioned, it's something that we need to take.
Yeah, so we really need to talk about it. And on that note, good morning to the management of St. Anthony's Hospital in Georgia.
Okay.
We'll talk about them in the coming days. Good morning, your name and where you're calling from?
Good morning. I'm calling from Islam.
Your name, sir?
Yeah. I want to speak to Randy. I want to speak in the area.
Okay, go ahead.
Now also speak 7.
Randy.
Yes. My phone, have phone.
Hey,
okay, let's go now.
You're going to salon.
Okay, salon. Namia Sonko.
I told a commercial bank and his own commercial bank. I covered the door.
Okay.
Mama and Kukuru Road project on Yaya Kufa Bayo Kato.
Okay.
But this year, Mama have up to now MC ever the year up to now metal probably ya clear more dynamic here, more dynamic Georgia, and then you put up a now.
Okay. Wow.
The time Jagami, I was selling me and I complain and I got through machine.
Mekanya MC Alefma.
Salon,
okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, MC.
Okay.
Because the guy made you a title of an offer here for more because of a mobile.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yo. Akpe. Akpe.
Tapakuru is about to go down to Afma and go Kukuru project on Yabia Kupa Card.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Akpe. So he's basically talking about a particular stretch of road in their constituency. I think he said Kakrunu to Adesu or so. That road was actually started under the previous administration, but ever since the new government took over, the MC has not done anything significant about that particular stretch of the road. You mentioned the MC to be Honorable Selom something, yeah. So all right, Honorable, if you are watching, good morning to you as well. And again, like we said all this while, the drip machines, they are already in the assemblies. If it's about petrol or diesel or whatever fuel, we go. I'm sure if you make a public announcement, people will gladly contribute to.
No, very true.
Anamibwa, in my area, for instance, and there is a big woman around. Now, I understand that the road that was recently constructed was as a result of her own, funds and all of that. Last 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, I realized that the inner city, more like inner city roads or connecting roads, they have actually graded them. Is that a word, Karim? Is that the right word? Graded them. Yes. So they have leveled them up and they are very smooth. the corner roads and all of that. And that's the person. That's what she has done. If I mention the name, you'll be surprised. Anyway, there's a caller.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yes. My son was to be that Iman.
Okay.
The one who called first.
Right. Let's hear you, sir.
I say my son was to be me and the first, and I'm the first caller.
Right. Pacho yo yentunka.
Oh, I think we lost Ima.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate. I think Ima was still listening to himself via the TV and all of that. Anyway, but now I think we need to wrap up this segment and move on.
Yeah, sure.
But let me just read the CRC's report on this MMDCs and whatever. It was captured that electing all metropolitan, municipal, and district chief executives, unlike the committee's proposal for a phased approach based on district's fiscal capacity. And Karim, this is what we said earlier. On the district's fiscal capacity, the government opted for nationwide elections. Under the proposal, the president will nominate 5 candidates, 2 of whom must be women, following a vetting process. 3 candidates, including at least 1 woman, will contest the election. So that's what has been captured in the CRC's report.
Yeah, exactly, but it doesn't indicate the criteria
that will be used.
Who would those people be? Would they just be the usual party people?
Or we picking beyond just the party people, like the people who have worked in the assemblies and all of that.
Exactly. You're not left to me. Go through all the assembly. You find party people in the assemblies. Who understand the job.
But the PMs are all party people.
And put them there.
And that's what I don't understand. Why don't we elect the PMs?
Question.
Because they have served. For instance, my PM has served all this one. I think it's even the dean of PMs or so. So that guy has garnered enough experience over the years. At least if for nothing at all, for 8 years he's been in office. So at least experience-wise, he knows the in and outs of how the local governance structure works. And I think maybe that can also be considered, that in the 5 that will be selected, the PMs can, I don't know how it is done, but the PMs can also be part of the 5, and it trickle it down to the 3. The PM should be in there because he will know the in and outs, rather than Randy, who is just a political person who belongs to FPP, and because he has some small coins and he's printed t-shirts, he's killed 32 cows and blah 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 because the party needs power, so Randy wants to be kind of no.
How many cows?
32 cows.
You get lawyer.
But he said it. Why? Anamibwa, Wesumibwa.
Get lawyer. Ghana police will come.
Did he not say he killed 32 cows? Or he donated to 32 cows? He gave 32 cows.
I got so for arrest before.
How did he get money to buy 32 cows? Imagine what cow.
You go for pickup. You must come explain.
Anyway, on that note, we need to take a break. But big shout out to you, Capello. You are watching. Big shout out to you, Capello, and also big shout out to you, Honorable Maunyo Agbe. Yeah, wherever you are, big shout out to you as well. Let's take a break. When we return, now comes your way with the WoezorTV report. So you can stay, there is more after the break.
If you're watching this with your friends,
You'll probably make a joke.
because you know what you feel on the inside
Isn't what you want people to know.
If you have to pretend to be happy, find someone you trust and tell them.
if you get mad at things and you don't know why.
Or have thoughts about hurting yourself.
Find someone you trust and tell them.
You are never alone when you share.
Seriously, people care about you.
It's okay to not understand what you're feeling.
And it's easy to think that you're all alone.
But you don't have to be.
You're never alone when you share. Don't be ashamed to tell someone you trust what you're feeling.
You're not alone.
You are not alone.
Find someone you trust and tell them.
Tell a parent.
Tell a teacher. Tell a brother or sister.
Or just tell a friend.
You haven't done anything wrong.
Talk to someone.
Talk to someone. It's how things get better.
Embarrassed. Too embarrassed to speak to a loved one. Too embarrassed to speak to your doctor.
Too embarrassed. When in our lifetime, 1 in 4 black men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. 1 in 12 black men will die from prostate cancer.
Let me repeat that. 1 in 4 black men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. 1 in 12 black men will die from prostate cancer disease.
1 in 12. That could be your dad, even your older brother, uncle, or grandfather.
You need to make sure they are not embarrassed to speak to you or their doctor about it.
Hey, Dad, have you had your prostate checked out? See? How hard is that? It's easy. Just start the conversation.
Prostate cancer is survivable if caught and treated early enough.
Don't let embarrassment stop you having this important conversation.
You may save someone's life.
Not just your own.
Gentlemen, I've got some bad news and some good news. Okay, the bad news is that your chances of getting prostate cancer are now just 7 to 1. In fact, prostate cancer is killing 1 man every single hour of the day in this country. Imagine that, 1 every hour of the day. But the good news is, we're forming a team to stop that clock. Men United. It's time men united together to fight prostate cancer, the way women have united against breast cancer. We need to get together and find a cure, as well as better ways to care for the 250,000 prostate cancer sufferers out there. Please, get on side and join us in the fight. Men United versus prostate cancer. We can win this.
Time now for the WoezorTV report. Let's take a look at the headlines. So much for joining us. Now let's settle in for the details of the story. President John Dramani Mahama has reaffirmed his government's commitment to revitalizing strategic state institutions, saying the successful revival of the Tema Oil Refinery proves state-owned enterprises can thrive without government bailouts. Speaking at the commissioning of the refurbished refinery facilities and the arrival of another 1 million barrel cargo of Jubilee crude, the president said Tor has refined 2 million barrels of crude, boosting Ghana's energy security and supporting local value addition. He announced plans to expand the refinery's capacity to 1,000 barrels per day and pledged reforms to eliminate political interference while supporting industries under the 24-hour economy. President Mahama described the refinery's turnaround as a major milestone in government's reset agenda and a step towards making Ghana a leading petroleum refinery hub in West Africa.
The 24-hour economy initiative and the Accelerated Export Development Program
institutions such as TOR will play an increasingly central role in expanding industrial production. The revival of Tema Oil Refinery demonstrates that Ghana can rebuild its strategic institutions, add value to its resources, and chart a path towards sustainable prosperity. May these facilities continue to power Ghana's industrial reform and contribute to a stronger, more prosperous and self-reliant nation.
Meanwhile, President John Dramani Mahama has arrived in Kingston, Jamaica for a historic 4-day state visit aimed at strengthening Ghana-Jamaica relations and deepening cooperation between Africa and the Caribbean. The president was received with official honors at the Norman Manley International Airport and is leading a high-level Ghanaian delegation for talks on trade, investment, cultural exchange and South-South cooperation. As part of the visit, President Mahama will address Jamaica's parliament, participate in a high-level reparations dialogue at the University of the West Indies, and pay tribute to Jamaican national hero Marcus Garvey. Now, away from that, the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, has pledged to support Ghana financially following the recent devastating floods that affected parts of the country. Foreign Affairs Minister Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa announced that the ECOWAS Commission has approved a donation of $250,000 equivalent to about 3 million Ghana cedis to support victims of the disaster. According to the minister, the decision reflects ECOWAS' solidarity with Ghana and its commitment to assisting member states during times of crisis. He assured the public that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs will transfer the full amount to support flood victims immediately after the funds are received. Now, moving on from that, Executive Director of the Central for Democratic Development, Professor H. Kwesi Prempeh, says the Supreme Court's decision declaring political parties' delegate system as unconstitutional is a victory for Ghana's democracy. Speaking to WoezorTV on the interview, he argued that political parties must be internally democratic because they produce the country's political leaders, and warned that a party lacking internal democracy cannot be trusted to uphold democratic governance. Professor Prempeh maintained that the court simply interpreted Article 55 of the Constitution and said that the ruling offers political parties an opportunity to reform the internal electoral process ahead of future elections.
Democratic principles, right? The language, the internal organization of a political party shall conform to democratic principles. You ask any lawyer whether they were taught that in law school, what democratic principles mean. It means that this is a matter for interpretation. As long as it's in the Constitution, and the Constitution is the supreme law of the land, it means it's part of our law. But it has not been interpreted, this provision. So that this case is just about inviting the Supreme Court, exercising its interpretive jurisdiction, to tell us what this means as applied to party primaries and the delegates. The text in the Constitution, the meaning of which is ambiguous. People, until now, people were divided on what exactly does it mean to say the internal organization of a political party shall conform to democratic principles. What is the meaning of democratic principles as applied to the delegate system? Nobody has given us that answer. And the Supreme Court exists to provide answers where there is contested or divided meaning about a part of the Constitution or a text in the Constitution. It is completely well within its interpretive jurisdiction to accept that case and give its interpretation, taking into account all the facts and circumstances as pertains to Ghana. So this is what the court did. It didn't do anything unlawful. It didn't write that language into the Constitution. It's only interpreted it.
Now, in other news, Education Minister Haruna Idrisu has dismissed reports suggesting that Chinese, Arabic and French will become compulsory subjects under Ghana's proposed new basic school curriculum. The minister clarified that the three languages will remain optional, stressing that English and Ghanaian languages will remain to serve the primary medium of instructions in schools.
Minister Idrisu says that the proposed curriculum is intended to strengthen learning outcomes while preserving Ghana's linguistic and cultural identity, assuring parents and stakeholders that there are no plans to make foreign languages mandatory.
Fully supporting the use of local Ghanaian language so that our children will not be lost out of their own values and culture. So from kindergarten to primary training will be the use of local Ghanaian.
This one marked another decisive step in the Accra Metropolitan Assembly's drive to make the capital cleaner and more sanitary. The Makula Market and Central Business District came to a standstill as shops suspended businesses until 12:30 p.m. to allow for the National Sanitation Day cleanup exercise. There's more in the full report.
AMA on Saturday, August 1, intensified its campaign to improve sanitation in the capital by enforcing compliance with the National Sanitation Day Directive. The Makula Market and the Central Business District underwent a massive cleanup exercise, with shops and businesses required to suspend operations until 12:30 p.m. to allow for the exercise. Despite the directive, some traders and business owners defied the order by opening their shops. AMO officials took swift enforcement action, issuing on-the-spot fines, with some offenders paying as much as 2,000 cedis, while others had their shops locked for non-compliance, reinforcing the Assembly's message that no one is above the law. Accra Mayor Michael Papo Alote, speaking to the media, reaffirmed his commitment to enforcing sanitation regulations, stressing that the Assembly will remain firm in its effort until Accra becomes a cleaner and healthier city.
We'll make sure the laws will be enforced. So you saw us finding people, charging people, locking people up. We want to make sure the laws will work so that we'll not see this flooding. It's difficult for people to accept a new thing. They feel like National Sanitation Day is not part of their lives. But I can assure you that we will force them to be part, to make sure it will be part of their lives.
With strict enforcement now at the heart of the campaign, the AMA insists discipline and compliance will remain key to achieving a cleaner, healthier, and more orderly capital. For WoezorTV, Godfrey Amwafu reporting.
Ghana Gas Company Limited has reinforced its commitment to staff welfare with a health walk in Accra under its employee wellness program. The initiative brought together management and employees to promote physical fitness and healthy lifestyles in the workplace. According to the company's chief executive, Judith Ajoba-Blay, the exercise is part of ongoing efforts to improve employee well-being while enhancing productivity. The Flame Report has more.
The Ghana National Gas Company has reaffirmed its commitment to employee health and well-being with a health walk held in Accra as part of its staff well-being program. The exercise forms part of Ghana Gas annual employee wellness initiative, with similar exercises organized for staff at its Atuabo operational site in the Western region. Chief Executive of the Ghana Gas, Judith Ajoba-Blay, said the initiative also aligns with Ghana Gas environmental, social and governance policy, particularly its commitment to the social well-being of its workforce. She said investing in employee wellness not only improves productivity, but also creates a healthier and more resilient workforce.
At Ghana Gas, we believe in the employee. First of all, Ghana Gas welfare. If we succeed, if we fail, whatever Ghana Gas is because of us, the employees. So as leaders of Ghana Gas, we always want to ensure employee well-being and health. So this is one of many programs that we embark on throughout the year to ensure that employees are doing well health-wise and overall well-being. all of this that we are doing fits into our ESG policy. Environment is the environment, the physical environment, but the social bit of it is very important. It's us, the employees, the people. And so we pick on that S within the ESG governance policy, and then we dwell on employee well-being and health. Yeah.
Black Stars goalkeeper Benjamin Asare joined staff of the Ghana Gas for its employee health work, encouraging healthy living while inspiring workers through his presence.
It's good that you can get, once in a while, you can get this kind of exercise because it's very good for people who work, those who need strength or maybe energy. Because I think every year or every some months when they are doing this kind of work, it is you help those who work in the company or those who want to join to make everything successful. So I think it's good.
Ghana Gas says it will continue rolling out similar wellness programs across its operations as part of efforts to promote healthy living among employees. For WoezorTV, Rachel Asamoah.
And plans are underway for the 2026 Obasima Summit as the Obasima Foundation continues its mission to empower women, influence national policy, and nurture the next generation of female leaders. There's more in this report.
Has officially launched the 2026 edition of the Obasima Summit, reaffirming its commitment to empowering women and nurturing the next generation of female leaders. Speaking at the launch, project manager of the foundation, Petra Abasamwa, said the foundation, established by Amma Pratt in 2019, has evolved from an annual summit into a platform that creates opportunities for women to lead, connect, and inspire change.
As the foundation has grown, we've realized something very important, that empowering women could never be limited to one day on the calendar. And so it has become for us a continuous journey, and we have expanded our work. Through our campus tours, we encourage young women across various tertiary institutions to aspire to leadership. And we have proudly watched many members of our community go on to become student representative leaders, not just in the Women's Commission, but also becoming presidents of SRCs across various campuses.
She also noted that the foundation has also championed advocacy on issues affecting women, including menstrual equity and the Affirmative Action Act, while creating platforms for conversations on infertility, mentorship, and economic empowerment through its academy, Zongo Dialogues, and market outreach programs.
Looking back over the last 7 years, we need to realize that Obasima isn't just an event, it's a community, and it has become a sisterhood. It's a growing network of women who encourage one another, open doors for one another, celebrate our successes, and together stand through life's challenges. And that perhaps is our biggest achievement. And so today isn't just our launch for this year's events. Today is also an invitation to every woman across Ghana to be part of this movement.
As part of the launch, the Obasima Foundation unveiled the official cloth for the 2026 Obasima Summit, which will be held on Friday, October 16th at the National Theatre under the theme Legacy and Leadership, Ghanaian Women Shaping the Past, Guiding the Future. The launch brought together students, women leaders, development partners, corporate organizations, and other stakeholders to rally support for the foundation's mission. Reporting for WoezorTV, Belinda Anand Kwanzaa.
Now to the darker side of life. Ghana has paid its final respects to one of the country's most distinguished diplomats, Ambassador James Victor Gbeho, at a state funeral held at the forecourt of the State House in Accra on Friday. Family, friends, government officials, and members of the diplomatic corps and dignitaries gathered to honor the former Foreign Affairs Minister and veteran diplomat for his decades of dedication to Ghana and the international community.
James Victor Gbeho was remembered as a statesman, diplomat, and nation builder whose life was defined by integrity, patriotism, and selfless service. Tributes at the State Funeral celebrated his remarkable diplomatic career and unwavering commitment to advancing Ghana's interests on the global stage. Minister for Foreign Affairs, Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, described the late diplomat as a trusted mentor whose wisdom and counsel continued to shape Ghana's foreign policy even in his later years.
Following my nomination as Minister for Foreign Affairs by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, he was
one of the first senior statesmen I sought out. Even at the age of 90, he was as sharp as ever, and his grasp of Ghana and Africa's strategic interests in the current complicated geopolitical context remained unsurprisingly astute. In all our interactions, he spoke with characteristic wisdom about the strategic conduct of foreign policy and the imperative of advancing our interests with integrity and clarity. I am glad that the ministry had the opportunity to honor him in December last year, along with 4 of his colleagues, for their remarkable contribution to the country's diplomacy and foreign policy.
Delivering a tribute on behalf of President John Mahama, Presidential Advisor and Special Aide Joyce Bal Muntari described Ambassador Gbeho as a rare nation builder whose selfless service and unwavering commitment to Ghana earned him lasting respect at home and abroad.
As Foreign Policy Advisor to President John Evansata Mills, my former boss of blessed memory, he remained a trusted counselor, generously placing his vast experience at the service of the Republic. He never stopped serving because service was not simply what he did, it was who he was. There are men whose achievements are recorded in official documents, and these are men whose true legacy is written in the confidence they inspire, the institutions they strengthen, and the lives they touch. Ambassador James Victor Gbeho belonged to that rare class of nation builders. He did not see greatness, he sought only to serve, and greatness found him because he served with honor.
Ambassador James Victor Gbeho served Ghana with distinction for more than 5 decades, rising through the ranks of the Foreign Service before becoming Minister for Foreign Affairs. He also served as Ghana's permanent representative to the United Nations, President of the ECOWAS Commission, and held key international peace-building roles in Somalia and Liberia. His remarkable legacy of diplomacy, peace-building and dedicated public service will continue to inspire generations of diplomats and public servants. Reporting for WoezorTV, Belinda Anan Kwanzaa.
Now, cybersecurity experts have renewed calls for stronger digital security measures as Ghana's growing reliance on online services continue to expose individuals and businesses to cyber threats. The call came at ETCON 2026, where policymakers, industry leaders, and technology experts urged greater public awareness, stronger enforcement of cybersecurity laws, and improved collaboration to protect the country's digital future.
Security experts, policymakers, and technology innovators have called for stronger collaboration, public awareness, and tougher enforcement to safeguard Ghana's rapidly expanding digital economy. The call was made at ETHOCON 2026, organized by EthoSec Smart Security in partnership with PayDirect, under the theme Securing Ghana's Digital Future, Trust, Resilience, and Shared Responsibility. The conference brought together industry leaders to discuss emerging cyber threats, digital resilience, and the safe adoption of new technologies. Founder of EthoSec, Ashraf Saka, said Ghana's growing use of digital services has created new vulnerabilities, making cybersecurity awareness and stronger policy enforcement more critical than ever.
AI is a tool that helps facilitate tasks. Bad threat actors and bad people also use that to the advantage. And what we have to do is make sure we are putting in good guardrails to make sure we protect ourselves from malicious or threat actors using AI against us.
CEO of the National Youth Authority, Osman Ayariga, urged younger people to be vigilant online, warning against sharing sensitive information with fraudsters posing as trusted organizations.
There's so much power on your phone. It's not every phone call that you provide all forms of information. Sometimes people call and they say, oh, they are calling from MTN, give us your Momo PIN, give us. So all these are things we need to advocate for people to know.
Meanwhile, founder of Softmasters, Dr. Benjamin Edu, unveiled PayDirect, a digital payments and e-commerce platform designed with AI-powered fraud detection to improve transaction security while supporting businesses, particularly those in the informal sector.
PayDirect is a super app. It has e-commerce in it for merchants. It has payment services in it, and it has banking. It has a VoIP like WhatsApp. So you can talk to the person who is offering you a service directly. So we have built this into the app. It's not out where you are paying through a channel, but you are communicating through another. Everything is integrated.
For WoezorTV, Ellen from Pong.
National news. Now, 5 people have been found dead and 41 are missing after an Indonesian ferry carrying at least 250 people caught fire while at sea. The captain of the ship reported the fire off Madura Island as the vessel sailed from the country's largest city, Surabaya in East Java, to Makassar in South Sulawesi, according to Basarnas, the National Search and Rescue Agency. Footage played by local Indonesian news outlet iNews shows large numbers of people in life jackets and what happens to be a lifeboat. Other clips show people jumping down from the ferry that has flames and plumes of smoke coming from the top of the vessel. Now this brings us to the end of the WoezorTV report. Many thanks for staying with us. I'm Karen Naoyokoti.
Gentlemen, I've got some bad news and some good news. Okay, the bad news is that your chances of getting prostate cancer are now just 7 to 1. In fact, prostate cancer is killing 1 man every single hour of the day in this country. Imagine that, 1 every hour of the day. But the good news is we're forming a team to stop that clock. Men United. It's time men united together to fight prostate cancer, the way women have united against breast cancer. We need to get together and find a cure, as well as better ways to care for the 250,000 prostate cancer sufferers out there. Please, get on side and join us in the fight. Men United versus prostate cancer. We can win this.
When I saw his face slipping, I knew it was a stroke. I called an ambulance immediately to save the life we've built together.
The way her arm was hanging down wasn't right. I insisted to go straight to the hospital to save our mother and the family.
The way he was talking when the ambulance arrived alerted us. I rang ahead so the hospital staff were ready to save precious time and the future.
Embarrassed. Too embarrassed to speak to a loved one. Too embarrassed to speak to your doctor.
Too embarrassed. When in our lifetime, 1 in 4 black men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. 1 in 12 black men will die from prostate cancer.
Let me repeat that. 1 in 4 black men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. 1 in 12 black men will die from prostate cancer disease.
1 in 12. That could be your dad, even your older brother, uncle, or grandfather.
You need to make sure they are not embarrassed to speak to you or their doctor about it.
Hey, Dad, have you had your prostate checked out? See? How hard is that? It's easy. Just start the conversation.
Prostate cancer is survivable if caught and treated early enough.
Don't let embarrassment stop you having this important conversation.
You may save someone's life.
Not just your own.
First update on the Breakfast Cafe. My name is Godfred Amwafo. You expecting the Black Queens elsewhere in Morocco to have, pick that second win in their ongoing WAFCON Group D games, but of course against Cameroon yesterday wasn't as the story to be told this morning. They lost a goal to 0 to Cameroon in that game. It wasn't good for the Black Queens because of course we were expecting that they would probably secure their qualification to the knockout stage in the second game, but it didn't happen. Now they will have to wait for the third game that will be against Mali in that regard. But of course it's been a good game for the Black Queens. They won their first game against Cape Verde by 2 goals to 0. Yesterday a controversial penalty gave Cameroon that's deserving win over the Black Queens. So you see how Boca Green's side will pick up these pieces in the third game to secure that qualification to the knockout stage. But here's the highlights of that game. Do enjoy. After the highlights, we cross over to Morocco to speak to a sports enthusiast who has been following the game from day one to now. He will tell us what's happening when it comes to our women competing in Morocco 2026. So that's the highlights of the Black Queens game against Cameroon, losing by a goal to 0. Now let's go to Morocco this morning and speak to a sports fan. In fact, he has been following the game. Augustine Emisa, he's up there in Morocco. Good morning, Augustine, if you can hear me. How are you doing?
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Thank you. I can hear you well.
Go this morning.
I'm good, and you?
So you've been following the games so far. What can you tell us about the entire tournament? I mean, what's your observation apart from the Black Queens you watched yesterday? What will you say about the organization, the entire tournament so far?
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. From my side, the entire tournament has been, organized well. From talking on the side of the Black Queens, my country, their first game was very nice. They came out, they played with a good energy, and their second game is good as well. They tried their best. They did best. And talking from the other countries, they too has been putting in the work. Cameroon has qualified for the next stage, and also hoping that we will perform better on our upcoming match with Mali.
Game, you were there. I mean, what was the condition of the players after the game? How were they behaving? Were they so much down after that defeat to Cameroon?
Okay, sure. The players were a kind of disappointed. Yeah, let me use that. They were kind of disappointed after the first goal against us, after the penalty against us. It came too early, so it's actually put them down, and also the goal that we were disqualified also, it's made our spirit came down. And on the part of the fans too, we were kind of disappointed a little bit.
Augustine, I know that you have class to attend this morning. I'll leave you, but then we come to you in our subsequent, games. You know, we have a game against Mali, and so probably we'll come to you for more update from Morocco. But then Morocco itself, the national team, how is the support? I know you've been seeing some stadium when it comes to their games. We saw the game they played against Algeria and all that. In the country itself, are they thinking of winning this tournament this time around?
Sure, Morocco, I always say they have a good, future when it comes to football. I have personally, I have a strong belief that they are hosting this and they are aiming higher to win this. Because looking at their team that they have is very strong as compared to other, nationality, other country. So they have been putting in, a very hard work, good work, and their team is good,
Thank you so much for your time this morning. Like I said, we'll be coming to you more often for some update for Morocco. But now let's shift attention to the Black Starlets, because they have also brought their 2026 WAFU B Under-20 Championship campaign to a close after a hard-fought 0-0 draw with Togo in their final Group B fixture. Yesterday, it wasn't an easy game for Masoe Konedu's side. In fact, as it stands now, they are out of the competition. They will come back home to prepare for their upcoming African Cup of Nations that will be staged here in Ghana. But let's talk about Black Stars goalkeeper Benjamin Asari, also keys for Accra Folk, is preparing for the upcoming season. And yesterday, over the weekend, he joined the Ghana Gas in their Keep Fit. He spoke to the media about his form. He says that he loves what Ghana is doing for him at the moment, and he promises to actually pay back every love that the country has shown him so far, from the qualification of the World Cup stages to the tournament itself, back to the country preparing for the upcoming season. He says that the form that we see him is going to be a continuous form, and so Heart of Folk fans, Ghana and the entire world who have confidence in him should watch out for the next season, because he is going to prove something beyond every doubt. He spoke to the media, which our very own Rachel Asamoah recorded for us. Let's listen to Benjamin Asari.
And I'm a footballer, and this is my work I'm doing as a footballer, because apart from football I don't do any work at all. So I think this is the time I have the right decision to prove to the Ghana people that yes, I can make it or I can do it, because once it's my job I must prove it anywhere. So because of the love and the way they cherish me, every place I go they have fans there, so me too, I think it's better good for me to prove myself in the national team. I want to say that they should watch me, and the way God makes these things, the way I prove in the World Cup, them too they can make more than that. So I just encourage them to work hard and pray always, because there's time for everything. Just expecting more, because as at now I cannot say I can expect this or this, but we have a life, we have everything. So just expect.
Oh, you are done. Benjamin Asari in there. You expecting much from him. Accra Folk is also preparing the transfer market, signing some strikers, beefing up their squad for the upcoming season, as well as Kumasi, Asante Kotoko, and the rest of the Ghana Premier League teams. So of course, the season coming up, I don't know which striker would dare to even try to get to the back of the net of Benjamin Asari, because he is ready for the upcoming season. My name is Godfred Amuafo. It's a wrap for sports on the Breakfast Cafe. Asante will bring you entertainment. Do stay.
we can be the generation that ends it for good.
Malaria must die, so millions can live.
Okay, next one. Sit down. Look to camera.
This is what it looks like to be exceptional, to stand out from the crowd, to make history. But what if women didn't have to be exceptional? What if they didn't have to be the first, the best, or the only woman? What if being a female engineer wasn't remarkable? What if women and men could compete as equals? I don't want to make history. I don't want to be the only woman. I want to be one of many.
Only a father can understand. Only a husband can understand. Only a man can understand. Prostate cancer. It's about more than fear of cancer. It's about fear of losing urinary control and sexual function. That's why more men turn to Jackson South for robotic surgery than anywhere else in South Florida. Get the facts at jacksonprostatefacts.org. Miracles made daily.
Embarrassed. Too embarrassed to speak to a loved one. Too embarrassed to speak to your doctor.
Too embarrassed. When in our lifetime, 1 in 4 black men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. 1 in 12 black men will die from prostate cancer.
Let me repeat that. 1 in 4 black men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. 1 in 12 black men will die from prostate cancer disease.
1 in 12. That could be your dad, even your older brother, uncle, or grandfather.
You need to make sure they are not embarrassed to speak to you or their doctor about it.
Hey, Dad, have you had your prostate checked out? See? How hard is that? It's easy. Just start the conversation.
Prostate cancer is survivable if caught and treated early enough.
Don't let embarrassment stop you having this important conversation.
You may save someone's life.
Not just your own.
Morning, you're welcome to the entertainment update here on the WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe. I am Evergreen Asantua, and this morning I definitely know my level, and definitely, of course, too, Shatta is in the news. And if you're active on social media, I know that you've seen what is happening, and you might be wanting more details on that, and that is why I am here this morning. So let's look at our headlines for today. Shatta Wale's team speaks after Shatta Fest UK tragedy. Molly unveils star-studded mixtape. Omale announces global tour. Court declares Sinach sole owner of Waymaker. And we have Coco Jones and Donovan Mitchell tie the knot. Now let's look at the details of these stories. And a Ghanaian American singer Molly has released her new 12-track mixtape, Buddies 3 Molly. The project features an international lineup including Sarkodie, Tyler, Shinsia, Skillibin, and several other artists, blending Afrobeat, dancehall, pop, and electronic influences. Led by the single 911, Call the Law, the mixtape follows the success of Buddy Go and continues Molly's rise as one of Africa's fast-growing global music exports. She's expected to support the release with a European headline tour later this year, and we are all greatly anticipating for that global tour later this year. I mean, a huge congratulations going out to Molly on the release. Who doesn't love Buddy? Buddy was released last Friday, 31st of July 2026, and if you haven't listened to the mixtape and you love Molly so much, then you're missing out. So you would want to go and listen to Molly's new 12-track mixtape and come and thank me later, okay? Just come and say, okay, Evergreen, you hooked me on a very good mixtape, something to, you know, entertain you, something to keep you going this August. And when her European headline tour is announced, I'll do all to bring that to your notice as well. Now let's look at Nigerian Afrobeat star Omale, and he has announced his Clarity of Mind World Tour. The tour begins in Canada this September before traveling across Europe, Oceania, and the Middle East, with performances in more than 20 cities. The concert will support his latest album and mark another major international outing for the singer as his global fan base continues to grow. And that is also the latest update on Omale for you. So this November, October, Omale is fully booked and busy. Yeah, so if you're hoping to get him around that time, then please, you would have to follow the tour's lineup so that you can catch him at a city, a town, or a country near you, and you would absolutely enjoy it and have a lot of fun. So mark your calendars, look for it, have fun. I told you that life is not that deep. I mean, so just have fun when you have to, when you can. Enjoy some clarity of mind, just like that of Omale. So that is also the update on that. Now let's look at Sinach, and she is back in the news after almost about 11 good years since Waymaker was released. I mean, Waymaker is an evergreen song. It will always continue to be timeless. We will always celebrate and love that gospel song. So a federal high court in Lagos has ruled that gospel singer Sinach is the sole author and copyright owner of her global hit Waymaker. The decision dismisses a 5 billion naira lawsuit filed by producer Michael Oluwule, who claimed co-authorship and ownership of the song. The ruling brings an end to the copyright dispute and affirms Sinach's exclusive right to one of the world's most successful gospel songs. And that is it, something that we all didn't expect. I'm sure by now people have even forgotten about the song, so let's just enjoy it a little bit.
Worship I away all tears. You mend the broken heart. You're the answer to
what you're seeing on your screen by Nigerian singer Sinach. The song was released on the 31st of December 2015, and yes, whenever you hear Waymaker, you still sing, you still worship, and you still feel that joy, okay, that essence, that, like, you know, that thing that comes with Christianity. Sometimes when you hear a song, the vibe that you get, it is timeless, and that is exactly what Sinach Waymaker does to you when you hear the song, the rhythm, the title, anything. Like this song, I know has done a lot for a lot of people across the continent, and I'm very sure that people are actually celebrating also as well, because who wouldn't be happy to know that after years of going in and out of court, there will be victory for our favorite singer Sinach. And I love this for her. Sometimes these things can be very, very, very draining, so congratulations to her. And these are some of the things that we like to see and love to see. So it means that, yeah, going forward, she would earn her, you know, some monies here and there from that song, and it makes me excited. I mean, we have the business side of music. Let's not forget about that. So, I mean, man has to eat, right? Man has to chop. So let's look at some international stories. And Grammy-winning singer Coco Jones and NBA star Donovan Mitchell are officially married. The couple exchanged vows in a private ceremony attended by family, friends, and several high-profile guests, including Ciara, Russell Wilson, Jaylen Brown, and Bam Adebayo. And the wedding comes a year after the pair announced the engagement and marks a new chapter for one of entertainment and sports most talked about couples. I've been anticipating for, and when I saw the video pop up, I'm like, oh my god, like, I mean, this is lovely. And they're in white, we have people wearing gray and also nude on their page, and I absolutely love this video so much. When I was looking at it, imagine being a singer or a musician, and at your wedding you're having your own songs play, your husband loves it so much, or your partner loves it, and people are jamming to it. Like, what's your definition of a perfect wedding? And this is my definition of a perfect wedding, because it looks so simple but very classy and very, very like interesting at the same time. A sports personality together with an entertainment personality or figure. These are some of the things that we love to see, and this is one of our couples in entertainment history that people have been talking about, we've been rooting for, and to see that finally they've come together to tie the knot, it made me super happy. Because I mean, when Coco Jones was performing at the World Cup, if my memory serves me right, we saw that Donovan went to support her with his full chest, and there were some even interviews after the ceremony, and then you could see, like, power couple vibe and a happy partner, proud partner moment. And then it's just interesting. Love stories are entertaining and nice to watch and see and hear about. So congratulations are in order going out to Coco and Mitchell on this one. So wherever you meet Coco, okay, she's not Jones anymore, okay, you can call her Mrs. Mitchell as a matter of fact. So yeah, this makes me happy, and I hope that it makes you happy also as well. We are wishing them the very best that marriage and life has got to offer them. Now let's look at our last story this morning. And Shatta Wale's management has expressed sorrow following the cancellation of Shatterfest UK after a crowd crash at the event venue in London. In a statement, the team said its thoughts and prayers are with everyone affected, describing the incident as heartbreaking. Management also urged the public to avoid speculation while authorities investigate what happened. The organizers stressed that the safety of fans remains their biggest and highest priority, and confirmed they will fully cooperate with investigators. The Metropolitan Police is here to release an official update on the number of casualties. So you're seeing the official public notice from management and that of Shatta Wale or the Shatterfest UK team also on your screen. And it's just heartbreaking to see this, and also this is not something that any event organizer would want, but this was what Shatta said after everything happened. So let's listen to Shatta Wale.
This because you know why? God didn't want me to come and perform in the UK. God wanted me to just show my presence in the UK for you people to cause that change. I am not sitting here as a superstar or as a celebrity or I'm sitting here as a servant of God. And I just want you guys to understand. If you don't understand the spiritual world, you cannot get. I am telling you this. Because you know why? God didn't want me to come and perform in the UK. God wanted me to just show my presence in the UK for you people to cause that change. I am not sitting here as a superstar or as a celebrity or I'm sitting here as a servant of God. And I just want you guys to understand. If you don't understand the spiritual world, you cannot get.
So that is our favorite dance hall artist. Yes, or let me say one of our favorite dance hall artists in the country, Shatta Wale, and what he had to say after the tragedy that happened at Shatterfest UK. And yeah, you clearly heard him, so I don't think I would have to repeat myself on that one. And he also made a post also on social media, and you should see the comment section. I'm like, you bought tickets, like you flew all the way from wherever or whichever part of the world that you were to London to experience something like that, and an unfortunate incident happens and you're still happy and excited. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? But you know, it will hurt you. You'll be pained, like you have all the mixed feelings and emotions and then what have you. But we thank God for the lives of people. I mean, they were hearing that there were casualties and all of that, but they're also saying that as of now we haven't confirmed that. So don't spread rumors, don't spread false rumors. Just make sure that what you're saying out there is fact. So when they released an official statement as to exactly what happened, some were talking about a gas leakage, and then the entrance bit to the video that you also on social media, the stampede, which was very, 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 very heartbreaking. But I also thank God for the lives of everyone that was there, because I mean, no one sustained major injuries, so we thank God, right? And I mean, how they say it, I mean, God knows best, right? So we are just hoping that they'll be able to put another event together. But I also saw a video where Alodia, who happens to be the founder or owner of Alodia Promotions or events, saying that he might not, in fact he says he will not organize an event again. So I don't know, maybe he's talking out of emotions and then what have you. So I'll give you more details also on that as and when I get them. But until then, I'll see you, God willing, tomorrow, Wednesday at 2 p.m. Tune Talk comes your way. We talk the tune and we simply live the vibe. So do well to join me here on WoezorTV on Wednesday at 2 p.m. I am Evergreen Asantua. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of our programs.
embarrassed. Too embarrassed to speak to a loved one. Too embarrassed to speak to your doctor.
Too embarrassed. When in our lifetime, 1 in 4 black men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. 1 in 12 black men will die from prostate cancer.
Let me repeat that. 1 in 4 black men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. 1 in 12 black men will die from prostate cancer disease.
1 in 12. That could be your dad, even your older brother, uncle, or grandfather.
You need to make sure they are not embarrassed to speak to you or their doctor about it.
Hey, Dad, have you had your prostate checked out? See? How hard is that? It's easy. Just start the conversation.
Prostate cancer is survivable if caught and treated early enough.
Don't let embarrassment stop you having this important conversation.
You may save someone's life.
Not just your own.
Or we can be the generation that ends it for good.
Malaria must die, so millions can live.
Hi, I'll be surprised if you are not watching our beautiful session on Woezor Breakfast Cafe called the Wellbeing segment. My name is Harrison Ahova, and thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for your feedback. We are grateful. The last time we met, we started a discussion on partnership. If you missed it, I'm sorry. You have to just go back, click on our link, and watch it again. Today we are building blocks, so yeah, is that not it? So what we are saying today is we've defined partnership the last time. We looked at the various features or characteristics. Today, we are moving on. The question we are asking today is that why partnerships? Why do people want to partner? And remember the last time I asked you, for you to decide to go into partnership, you need to know why, who, when, what, and even how. So today we are looking at some reasons why people partner. In the world that we live in, way back, our parents told us about barter trade. So it means that there's something that you have, somebody might need, or there's something you don't have that somebody has. So the whole idea of partnership is, who do I align myself with as an individual or as a business with a common objective, something that can change our position or narrative as we partner. So you don't just go for any partner. So the reasons why you go into partnership is very, very important. Just like the reason why you choose to eat Nkosiani Meko against Jollof. There's a reason, is that not it? Now quickly, what are some of the reasons why I would want to go into partnership? The first one, again, in no particular order, is maybe I would want to increase my business in terms of expansion. So now you are operating in a certain place, and I'm going to give you a lot of examples that you never thought about are partners in your business. So I'll be basic. So for instance, you are into the Sale of food. You are a food vendor. You cook whatever food. Gobe, wache, kenke, banku. Awesome. But you are in a particular location, and your customers are also at a particular location. Now, how do you make sure they get your food? They are working. They might not be able to leave their office space, and sometimes the distance can be worrying. And your greatest partner might be that dispatch rider. Yes, he is your partner. You never thought about it, right? Guess what? This dispatch rider can make your business for you. Reason why I said be careful who you consider as a partner. Imagine you cook very beautifully, well packaged, but the dispatch rider comes and he's full of his smell or the scent or the odor is not cool. It might put the person who is buying the food off. That's it. So, first and foremost, like I mentioned, when it comes to this, you want to expand, you want to network, but know who you are going into that relationship with. So that is the reason I want to expand my business. Another thing could be that I am here. This is what I produce or this is what I sell. But you have another thing at the other side of life that I will need. It can be a region, it can be outside the country, and I want the thing to come down to me. It can be important. It can be a fact that I'm exchanging some part of the business with you. So once you think of growing and networking and you realize that you do not have footprints in some locations, you might need somebody to help you. I just gave you an example of a dispatch rider. Another reason why people go into partnership is to be competitive. And I'll give you again some other examples. Sometimes what you are producing or what you are selling is great, but the competition is bigger and more tighter than you think. So you need to partner or ask you to shoulder with somebody to help you push your brand. And there are a lot of things that has happened. In the past, there was a company called Sony. And there was also another company called Ericsson. Guess what? They wanted to be competitive, to take some stocks or some shares out of the whole business that Nokia was doing. So if you remember, we had a phone type called Sony Ericsson. Where is it now? And I'll come to that later. So they partnered to be competitive. So it could also be that they wanted to have a certain part of the market share just because they are losing out. So once you are competitive, I have something, you have something, we add up to it, we take a part of the market share in whatever business. Another reason, some people are very skeptical when it comes to business. So it's like, Charlie, this business I want to do, I'm afraid I might lose. So instead of investing 100 cedis, it's like putting your leg in the water small. Let me put 50,000. You also bring 50,000 so that when we even lose, I have saved my 50, you also save your 50. So risk. Some people don't want to take full risks, so they want to share. It could be a reason. Another reason, again, why people will go into partnership is because of resource availability or lack of it. There are some times that in life or in your business, you'd want to change, expand, or do something, but you don't have the money. And if you look at your surroundings, even if you sell anything or everything that you have, it might not add up. So what you want to do is you go to a certain Harrison, you go to a certain Cynthia, you go to a certain Joseph and say, listen, I want to do this. Can we partner? Yes, I have the goods, but can I use your space, your warehouse, your rent, your car, something? So remember I said earlier that resources in partnership is not necessarily money. Again, here you are, producing things nicely, but you don't know how to sell it. So you partner with a certain marketing strategist, a certain social media influencer. You are surprised. Yes, all these are partners. They can make or not make you. So the reason for your choice also determines your objective and how successful your relationship will be or not. So today we have learned in summary that it is important we are careful who we choose as a partner when we choose the person. And I'm saying when because the time the person comes in is equally as important as when you want to have a certain result. So for instance, there's partnership types that are just today's deal. Give, take, you are gone. Some can be 3 months, a relationship. Some can be 5 months. So we have short, medium, and long-term partnerships. Some can be 10 years. I remember a popular hotel in Ghana, and then they had a partnership with a facilities manager. After a certain period, the facilities was strong and firm. The people who came to manage exited. That is also another thing, because if you are not careful and you don't have the strength and expertise, it is important to call on people to help you. So thank you so much for watching us. Thank you so much for taking a pen and paper to write the notes. This is Harrison Ahogwa, and I am very happy because at Woezor Breakfast Cafe and this segment of our well-being, everything is dedicated to you. We want you to get better. So like I said, it is your TV university. You are not paying any fees, but please spread the news. We hope to see you again. Thank you very much.
So much to Mr. Ahiangba for bringing us today's edition of the Wellbeing segment. Many thanks to you for also watching. I mean, unfortunately we are out of time. We would have to say a very goodbye to you and make way for full time to come your way this morning. Of course, the boys are back. World Cup is over, but a lot is happening in the transfer window. Definitely, they will bring us all the updates on that particular one. Let me say a very big thanks to you for choosing WoezorTV over the others and always watching. Tomorrow at 7 a.m. we'll be back with another great edition. And a big thanks to the team for helping put this one together as well. But before I go, the executives allegedly selling slots that are meant for party persons. We've heard, we've seen. We are working around the clock. Very soon, names will be mentioned. Shame will catch some people. So if you're an executive and something has come to your doorstep to be given to somebody else, or a party member, or any of the community members, please ensure you do that. In the coming days, we'll start mentioning names. In the coming days, we will shame people. My name is Randy Ahaji. It's a Monday morning. Be productive out there. Let's meet again tomorrow. It's a wrap for now. Bye.